The radius of a circle is 4 times that of another. What is the relationship between their areas? So we have big R is to small r is equal to 4:1. We can also rewrite this as big R is equal to 4R. Now let's find the areas so that we can establish the relationship between them. So the area of the bigger circle is pi times big R squared is to that of the smaller circle is pi times 4 small r all squared. So let's simplify. Pi is common to both sides, so we have big R squared is to 16 small r squared. So it means it is 16 times. Or we could also write this as big R squared is to small r squared is equal to 16:1. So the answer is B. By how much is the sum of 3x, 6x minus 5, 9x, and 4x plus 1 less than 30x? So we find the sum and subtract it from 30x. So we have 3x plus 6x minus 5 plus 9x. Then we have plus 4x plus 1. Now let's simplify this. So 3x plus 6x plus 9x plus 4x will give us 22x. Then minus 5 plus 1 will give us negative 4. So now we take this from 30x. So we have 30x minus 22 minus 4. 22x minus 4. So this is 30x. 30x supposed to be x over here. So 30x minus 22x plus 4. And this is equal to 8x plus 4. The table below shows the corresponding values of x and y for a relation. Using the table, find the value of x. Using the table, find the value of k if y and x are connected by the relation y equal root of x over k. So we have y equal root of x over k. We want to find the value of k. So we just choose some pair of values and sub them in. So when x equal 4, y equal 1. So we are going to obtain k is equal to square root of 4 and k is equal to 2. So the relation can now be rewritten as root of x over 2. So the k is 2. The correct answer is D. If sine of x minus 10 degrees is equal to the cosine of x plus 10 degrees, calculate the value of x. So this is on trigonometry. So we have sine x minus 10 degrees is equal to the cosine of x plus 10 degrees. So it is not something that you expand straightforward. So you need some critical thinking over here. So you need to recall that for complementary angles of trigonometric ratios, the sine and the cosine are complementary. The sine and the cosine are complementary. So we know that the sine of 90 degrees minus a, the sine of 90 minus a degrees is the same as the cosine of a. So you recall this from trigonometry. So you use this to express the right hand side. So for the left hand side, we maintain it sine x minus 10 degrees is equal to the cosine of the sine of 90 minus x plus 10. So the x plus 10 has become like the a over here. So we could have also expressed them in terms of cosine. So now the arguments are equal, or the angles are equal. So we have x minus 10 degrees is equal to 90 minus into bracket x plus 10. So if you expand, we get minus x minus 10 degrees. So we solve for x. So we get 2x is equal to 90. Then our x is equal to 45 degrees. 45 degrees. So question 27, this is on bearing. So we have a bearing of 40 degrees. That is the bearing of Q from P. So let this one be P. Then on 40 degrees is given by this. We measure from the north. So this is 40 degrees. 3-figure bearing. Then that of R from P is 130. So we locate P and we locate Q and R. Then we find the angle between this and this to be 50, and this one is 40 degrees. So it means the angle over here is a right angle. So this is a right angle triangle, and we're given the size to be R and 2R for PQ and PR. Now we can find QR using the Pythagoras identity. So QR squared is equal to R squared plus 2R all squared. So this is giving us R squared plus 4R squared. So this simplifies to 5R squared. So QR is equal to the square root of 5R squared. And this is equal to R root 5. The next one, the mean of 5 numbers is 12. So we have the mean sigma x over n gives us the mean. So sigma x over 5 is equal to 12. So sigma x is equal to 5 times 12, which is 60. Now we were told that when another number is added, the mean became 11. So we are supposed to find that number that has been added. So let it be y. So if we add one number, then the n increases to 6. So we have sigma x plus y. Sigma x plus y all over 6 is equal to 11. But we know the sigma x already to be 60. So we have 60 plus y over 6 is equal to 11. Hence, we have 60 plus y is equal to 66. Hence, y is now equal to 6. Let's take one more. If y squared is equal to 5 into bracket y minus x all squared, find x is to y. So this is equal to 5 into y minus x all squared. So the trick is to expand. So we have y squared minus x squared is equal to 5 into y squared minus 2xy plus x squared. Now y squared minus x squared, so we open a bracket to get 5y squared minus 10xy plus 5x squared. So this gives us y squared. So let's group like terms. We have 5y squared minus y squared. Then we have This is supposed to be x. Then we have minus 10xy, then plus 5x squared plus x squared plus x squared, all equal 0. Now we simplify to obtain 4y squared minus 10xy plus 5x plus 6x squared is equal to 0. So now this is a quadratic expression or a trinomial that we need to expand or we need to factor. So this becomes 4y squared minus 4xy minus 6xy plus 6x squared equals 0. So we split the middle term. So we factor 4y out of the first two terms now to obtain 4y into y minus x. Then factor minus 6x out to obtain y minus x is equal to 0. So we factor further to obtain y minus x into 4y minus 6x is equal to 0. So we have either y minus x is equal to 0 or 4y minus 6x is equal to 0. So we have x equal y or 6x is equal to 4y. Now x over y is equal to 1 over 1 or x over y is equal to 2 over 3. So the ratio x is to y is equal to 1 is to 1 or x is to y is equal to 2 is to 3.